The palace maids were pouring holy water over the queen's head like crazy, because after the king died, every queen had to shave her head and be sent to a temple to become a nun. But halfway through, Manu stood up. She realized she couldn't just let people push her around like that and end up as a useless widow. The only way to fight back against this fate was to take the throne and become the queen of this country. Manu quickly redid her makeup, put on the most regal outfit she had, picked up the little prince, not even 5 years old, and walked toward the highest throne of Jhansi. From that moment, the first and only queen of Jhansi was born. But the British couldn't stand a woman on the throne. That very night, they gathered tens of thousands of troops and stormed the palace. The army commander held the old treaty signed with the royal family and demanded that Manu leave the country immediately, and she couldn't take any jewelry or wealth with her. The commander thought this would make Manu surrender, but he seriously underestimated this woman.
ये राजमहल, ये सिंहासन मुझे रानी नहीं बनाते हैं। झांसी के लोगों का प्यार, उनका विश्वास।
Then Manu picked up the little prince and walked out of the palace with her head held high. Everywhere she passed, loyal subjects cleared the sharp stones off the road for her. When the townspeople heard the news, they lit torches on their own and filled the streets to light the way for the queen. Even the children were shouting from the heart, "Make way for the queen." Just like Manu said, what made her queen wasn't the cold throne, but the people's true love and respect. Soon, militias loyal to Manu stormed the palace and fought the British troops occupying it, bringing Manu back in triumph. But the first thing Manu did after returning to the palace was stop the militias from slaughtering the families of the British soldiers, because she didn't want her people to be chained forever by hatred. Unfortunately, the British didn't see it that way. They weren't willing to give up Jhansi's resources, so they sent envoys back to the palace to try to force the queen out again with another unfair treaty. The queen looked at the smug envoy and gave him a scornful smile. This time she wasn't going to give in. She was going to drive the British out with war. Soon both sides gathered huge armies ready to fight outside Jhansi's city gates.